Hi, my name is Marissa, and first and foremost, I'm just a girl. If you're seeing this, please be nice to me. I am a photographer, and I'm on a oh, yep, thank you for that, Mr. Kayak Man. Um, I am on a very big, so much better. I'm on a very big, spiritual, self-discovery growth era. Yeah, these last couple months have just been absolutely insane. Like, when I'm talking crazy, it's just been bananas, okay? It's genuinely been one thing after another. And it's kind of feels like everything's connected in a way. And there's just been so many weird, synchronous shit going on. And I guess I'm just trying to put meaning behind that. Because it's not random. Whatever's out there, universe, spirit, God, I don't know. I'm not too religious. I don't necessarily believe in big man in sky, but I would say that I'm starting to be a little spiritual because just so much has been happening that I just cannot make sense of. Something else is going on. Something somewhere. I don't know, but one of my favorite things to do recently is to just pick up a book, whichever book I'm resonating with at the time. This is just the one I have on me. Yeah, I don't have any other books on me right now. This is called A Month of Sundays. But it doesn't matter where I am, what I'm doing. I just pick up a book and I flip to a page and see if it resonates with me. Okay. And wait. I don't know which side I should read. Should I read both? Okay, I'll read both. This says, in the depths of the grief, I built little buildings. I would sit for hours at my dining table crafting them. I built a magic emporium, a bakery, an art studio, and a library. My whole life had come crashing down. Everything was essentially upside down, and there seemed to be nothing in reach, and nothing I could hold on to. But those little buildings were something that I could control. I could choose to block everything else out and only focus on painting windows, building furniture, twisting and weaving little plants. And then, in the end, I would complete each one and I would look at them and feel like not all things needed to be broken and that there was hope that things could be rebuilt. Bars. Okay. I've really been focusing on that recently because I have been incredibly overwhelmed, just really kind of going through it, honestly. But something that I've been trying to do is something called a 3 feet rule, or I don't know, something like that. So whenever I'm really, really freaking out about just everything out of my control, everything going on around me, I just try to keep my thoughts within 3 feet. So I'm thinking of the grass, and I'm thinking of my coffee, and I'm thinking just of everything here. I'm listening to the birds and just really, really trying to ground. I'm about to go hug that tree for real. Just trying to stay right here, present, right here in my body, right here, right now. Not let my brain go everywhere else. And I find myself doing that in my space as well. Whenever I'm having those moments, which is frequent, unfortunately, I typically clean my house, honestly, because that's one of the things I can control. If my house is a disaster, it feels like everything else around me is kind of the same, but I can control my space. If my space is clean, it provides my brain a clean slate. I don't know if that's even the word that I want to use, but it's something that I know I can control. Out of all of the things that I can't control, I can control my space. So anyways, this other page says, and I suppose that is what gave me the most hope, that the people in my life knew of my character. The people in yours also knew. But when it came to you, people didn't have the best things to say. You were described as arrogant and pretentious, as someone others could not understand how I ever loved. The world could see the truth, even if it took me 1,000 moments to truly see, but I see now. This one says, on this journey, you will lose many things. Someone you love, friends you thought would always be there, favorite clothes, toys, and books, time and memories. But the person you will be is worth the loss, worth the struggle, worth the fight. You are the star of your story. You are the warrior, the captain, the light. Period. Okay, no, for sure. Okay, and that's what I get for keep on keeping on. This says, totally does not resonate. Huh. Sometimes I wonder, was it too much to ask? Just to have someone stand by me, to build a home, have a family. All right. Was it so wrong to want all those things? Perhaps I was foolish. I was too young to understand. Mr. Drillman doesn't want me to read this. Perhaps I was foolish. I was too young to understand all the red flags. I just wanted to grow old with someone, have my hand held, be cherished by a love who truly saw my value. I ache in 1,000 different places. My heart breaks every day and my mind does not stop. But it's my soul that hurts the most. It hurts for me, my entire existence, all the things I have come to be. I just don't understand how the person I gave everything to could be so unkind to me. Yeah, that happened. Anyways, let's see. Do we want to read one more? Sick. Okay. I think I'm gonna read both of these. It was as though my whole world had become haunted. I actually don't know if I'm meant to read these right now because the drill over there is like going hard. Almost feels like a sign that I should read these. It was as though my whole world had become a haunted house, and in the house were ghosts of all the things I did not want to feel. How could I allow myself to feel it all? The anger, the heartache, the rage of betrayal, the never-ending sadness, the confusion. I wanted to become numb. I wanted the thoughts to just end. So I shut every single door, unwilling to open them, and too afraid of the horror that lay behind. Until I realized that despite locking every door, the ghosts were still there. They were still on the other side. The energy seeping into the walls, hiding in the rafters, consuming the garden outside, and withering the flowers. I knew I needed to open the doors, and when I did, what happened was not what I had expected. The ghosts wrapped themselves around me, told me all those things needed to be felt, but they would soon also pass. Things were going to be well, and the past would not always hurt so much. Okay, I'm gonna read this other page, and I'll leave you be. I'll leave you be. This says, hope leaves us and returns as though nothing in between had happened, as though we were not sprawled across the floor, sobbing our heart out in its absence. It arrives and fills our soul with joy, confidence, an aura of I can do anything. And then it leaves, and we are tossed back into the darkness, searching for the light again. And if I could guess, I would think it does this on purpose. Listen carefully, Hope says. Your ability to wade yourself through such despair will always bring me back again. You are hope, it softly says, and hope is you. That's good. Wow. All right. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. I'm a little chilly now, so I'm probably gonna go, but it was nice to meet you. Again, sorry to wait until 10 minutes into this video, but my name is Marissa. If you took the time to watch this video, like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever floats your boat. It was nice to have you regardless. Okay, bye.